Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 of the best online businesses for beginners that you can start today. Now, online businesses are so great because they are low cost to get started, low risk, and the earning potential is great. Like for me, for an example, I've been able to build my online business into a 6-figure business in under 2 years, and I had no previous experience. Like I literally had no idea what I was doing, but I just got started. And that's exactly what you need to do. You just need to get started and learn along the way. Now, I'm not acting like I'm a dummy or anything, but I honestly feel like if I can do it, anybody can do it. Especially in this world that we're living in today, I hope you know the importance of starting your own business and for that business to be online. Now, I wish that I could do all the businesses on this list, but I can't because I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3. I just had a baby a month ago, and I'm trying to balance all of this. And honestly, it's enough room for all of us to do well. So I want to share these opportunities with you because we can all win. We can all succeed and have a successful online business. So in this video, I want to show you 3 businesses. And in the third one, I'm going to show you exactly what I do and how I was able to build it into a 6-figure business. So make sure you stay tuned. All right, so the number 1 online business that I want to start with is freelancing. Now, I love freelancing because you are free to do whatever you want on your own terms, but obviously you have to specialize in something. So right now, I just want you to think about the different skills that you have that businesses can benefit from. Now, if you know what kind of skills that you have, but you don't know how to monetize it, let me know in the comment section below, and then I can try and help you figure that out. But I want to share with you some top freelance opportunities that you can take advantage of because you can make a lot of money doing these. The first one is becoming a freelance writer. Now, if you like to write and you're passionate about writing, you should really consider this because I interviewed Holly Johnson on my website, and she makes over $200,000 per year as a freelance writer. And I had no idea that they could make that much money, but obviously they can. So in the interview, I asked Holly, but how much as a beginner can you actually get started making money as a freelancer? And she says that she finds it hard for you not to earn at least $40,000 to $50,000 per year as a beginner. So if you're interested in writing, definitely check out that interview because it helps people who want to get started writing learn how to get started and make money from it. So you want to definitely check that out, and I will put that interview in the description below. The next one is become a freelance proofreader. Now, proofreaders can make a lot of money catching other people's written mistakes because I have one myself. Now, as a proofreader, if you have that eagle eye whenever you're reading and you catch multiple spelling errors or grammar mistakes and it just makes you cringe, you should really consider becoming a proofreader. Now, I often see proofreaders are making anywhere from $1,000 per month to like $4,000 per month. And I interviewed Caitlin Powell on my website, and she made $43,000 while studying abroad, and she was proofreading part-time. So she knows exactly what she's doing. So I interviewed her, and it's a great interview for people who want to get started proofreading because it shows you how she was able to do it and then how you can too. So you definitely want to check that out if you're interested in proofreading. The next one is becoming a bookkeeper. Now, this is one of my favorite businesses because the way you can make money is so great. So let me explain. So what bookkeepers do is that they record financial transactions for business owners. And typically, bookkeepers, they charge each client of theirs $300. Now, if you are efficient at what you're doing, it only takes you 4 hours that entire month to work on that client's work. So just think about the amount of money that you can earn as a bookkeeper if it only takes you 4 hours for one client, and you're gonna be able to make $300 from that. Now, I interviewed 2 stay-at-home moms on my website, and they've been able to build a successful business as a bookkeeper after they took this course, and it taught them everything they needed to know about becoming a bookkeeper and becoming their own boss. And now they're doing very well. And one of the moms I interviewed, she has 9 kids, homeschools 6 of them, and she still is able to build her business on the side as a bookkeeper, making over $2,000 per month. So that's why I love talking about this business because anybody can do it, especially a mom with 9 kids. So definitely check that out. I will put that interview in the description below as well. And then the next one is becoming a virtual assistant. Now, virtual assistants help out small business owners in their day-to-day tasks, like anything from email management, data entry, content creation, graphic design. The list really goes on all the things you can do as a virtual assistant. And I interviewed Gina Horkey on my website, and she is a 6-figure virtual assistant, so she's doing very well. And in that interview, of course, it tells you how to get started as a virtual assistant. So you definitely want to check that out if that's something you're interested in. And she says that she sees that a lot of virtual assistants are charging $25 to $40 per hour. The next freelance opportunity is becoming a social media manager. Now, I've always kind of wanted to have my own social media agency, but the way my life kind of turned out, it didn't really go in that direction. So I have this really great idea that I want to share with you guys on if I were to become a social media manager, how I would approach it and how I would get clients. So I'm gonna actually do a whole entire another video on how to become a social media manager, because it's a lot I don't want to put all that time and energy in this video if you're not interested in becoming a social media manager. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you get notified when I do release that video on how to become a social media manager. But I do want to say, I wanted to give this example in a visual way, and I want to use that whiteboard animation. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. I'll put a little clip here below so you can, up here so you can see it. But it's so cool how you can basically visualize what you're trying to explain to people, and it's a great skill. If you can learn this skill, you can make a lot of money, because first of all, for businesses, they would love to show this type of stuff for their presentations. Like, I would love to include that in my video, but I don't know how to do it. If I knew someone who knew how to do this whiteboard animation, I would hire them, and they would make a nice amount of money, because this does take a lot of time to do. So this is something you should consider too if this is something more that's up your style. And one thing to remember as a freelancer, your work that you do for your client is 100% tax deductible, or you can write that off as a tax deduction, however you say it. It's a business expense. So business owners like myself love that, because I have to pay so much in taxes. The last thing I want to do is pay another huge tax bill. So I'm always doing things that I know that I could write off for my business, so I don't have to pay as much in taxes. So that's a great benefit as a freelancer that you can give to business owners. So definitely make sure that you remind the clients that you have of that what you're doing for them is a tax write-off. So that's just another benefit as a freelancer. Now, the next business idea on this list is to sell products online. Now, I really want to focus in on Amazon's FBA program, because it's one of the ones that I think really works the best for people, because it can become so passive. So once you find, so the way it works is that you have to find products at brick and mortar stores or online at a discount, and then you can see if you can sell them on Amazon for a profit. Now, I interviewed Jessica from the Selling Family, and she's able to build this into a 6-figure business. But let me finish. The way it works is that once you find those products, you ship them to Amazon, and then they take care of the rest. So they take care of shipping it to the customer, they take care of any returns or any customer service issues. So it's out of your hands once you do the initial work. So I highly recommend to check this out, because I interviewed Jessica, and she was able to make enough money in her first year for her husband to quit his job, because she doubled his pay. So he quit his job to work with her, and now they have this great 6-figure business selling products on Amazon. And then after my interview, my sister, she read the interview, and she was inspired to do this as well. And now she started, and now she's making $2,000 per month on the side with a full-time job. So that is why I am recommending this job as a great online business that you can start as a beginner, because my sister had no idea what she was doing at first, but now she's doing well. Jessica had the same experience, and I read in a Facebook group that I'm in that this guy is making 6 figures reselling bras that he gets from Kohl's. So I'm like, this is a job that anybody can do. It's just really finding the right product. So I don't know if I even explained that all the way right, but you definitely want to just check out the interview I did with Jessica, and I'll put the link in the description below. We can check out the full interview, and it gives great detail on how you can get started as a beginner. All right, and now the last and final one that I have for you guys today is to start a blog. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, this is not for everyone. It does take a lot of work, but it is so worth it if you just put the time and energy in it. Now, I've read a lot of articles that have said blogging is dead, don't start a blog, but I'm going to tell you guys, let me explain something to you. When you have a question, where do you go? Google, right? Well, what pops up in Google? Blog articles. Whenever you have a question, think about, what are those websites that are popping up? Those are just blogs, or you can call them websites, but I call them blogs. And that's what I do. I write my articles in a way that Google can pick them up. And because I have so many articles that are ranking on Google, I'm always getting traffic to my website. And because I'm always getting traffic to my website, I'm always making money through ads and affiliate marketing. That's how I make money on my blog, and that's how I've been able to build it into a 6-figure business, because I've been able to figure out how to get my articles on Google, the platform that everyone uses. And that's why blogging is not dead, because everyone is still gonna Google everything, and it's websites that pop up in the search results. So the way that I make money through ads is I simply have ads on my website, and I go more in detail in an article I wrote on how I make money blogging, so you definitely want to check that out to have a real understanding on how you can make money blogging. And there's other ways to make money blogging other than just ads and affiliate marketing, but it's the way that I make money, and I think it's the best way to make money blogging. But people do courses and ebooks and all those other things, but I just think this way is the easiest way to do it, and that's what I like to teach others to do. Now, I often give this example when I had a great traffic day. I made $400 in just that one day from ads on my website, from people going to my website and reading my articles. And I was able to make almost $5,000 that month just from ads. So I highly recommend that this is a great way to make money, but you really want to focus more, in my opinion, on affiliate marketing. And I did a whole step-by-step tutorial on how you can even make money through affiliate marketing and really what affiliate marketing is. And that's how I've been able to build my business into a 6-figure business with the combination of ads and affiliate marketing. Now, if you're interested in any of this, I highly recommend to check out my articles on how to start a blog and how to make money blogging, and then subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to do a lot more videos just kind of to make sense of this to everyone, because I know this might be over people's heads, but when I first got started, I didn't know any of this. I didn't know what SEO was, which is search engine optimization. I didn't know how to get articles to rank on Google, which I did a video on how I write my articles to rank on Google. Like, I'm giving this information out there because it really is enough room for all of us to win. So I hope these business ideas gave you some great inspiration on what you can do to build your own business as a beginner. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And if any of these business ideas weren't really interesting to you, definitely check out my video I did on 15 side hustles that you can do from home and make $1,000 per month or more. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.